place, and it kind of, especially as an African American minority in American society, it kind of puts your guards up when you step into a classroom from day one. And I think a lot of African American parents tell African Americans that this is a thing, racism is a thing, so you have to be aware of that when you step into a classroom, whether it's from your peers, whether it's from your teacher, that these things could happen. So knowing that going in, you're automatically a little insecure when you step foot in that classroom. So a senior in high school, 18 years old, and he said, "Dang, Mr. Johnson, you know, you're probably not gonna believe this, but you're the first black teacher I ever had. Not even black male, just you're the first black teacher I ever had. This guy has went through 12 years of schooling and has not had any black teachers at all. Has probably had close to between 30 and 40 teachers and hasn't had, not one of them was black until his last semester of his senior year. And he was just happy to work hard and happy to participate in discussion because he had an African American teacher." Just the other night, a few nights ago, we had an academic award recognition dinner for seniors who were scholars, and I got invited by 3 people. And it's funny we're talking about all this. It's funny we're talking about all this race because 2 out of the 3 people that invited me as one of their most impactful educators, K through 12, someone who impacted their life, were white. And that's why I'm a firm believer that, you know, even though we have this tendency to put guards up, it's not always all about race. This is not always this whole construct that people are trying to keep us down, even though we know that that is a thing. That's not always what it is. So I think that's the greatest thing, is being able to impact people on that level. And if you want to talk about race, being able to influence people of the other race, that, wow, this person of this race, he's a black man, he's an African American, and he's not like this. He's not like what I'm used to. He's this way. And maybe changing people's perspectives about what it means to be an African American in society, and about what African Americans can and cannot do.